Vibhuti Pad. The Vibhuti Pad is the third chapter of Rishi Patanjali's Yoga Sutras. A Vibhuti means a power you can obtain through certain practices of yoga. Now, in this chapter, Rishi Patanjali gives us the fascinating concept of samyama. Samyama means a deep, deep concentration on an object we've chosen to concentrate on. The threefold process of dharana, concentration, dhyana, meditation, and samadhi, where you become one with the object. When this threefold process is done with any object, it's called samyama. You become one with the object and you get knowledge by identity. So I think many of us have experienced samyama without knowing it. I remember when I was in school, I loved physics, but if sometimes I didn't understand a particular law of physics, I would keep reading that page again and again and again till in a flash the understanding would come. So it's about concentrating so much on one thing that it reveals itself to you. Science tells us that we don't use more than 10% of our intelligence to know things. And what we know, we usually know only about ourselves because we are identified only with ourselves. But Vedanta reminds us that we are really everything, that everything is one essence, even energetically. So, if we choose to concentrate on any one aspect of existence, which we already are, we become one with that aspect and we know everything about that aspect as knowledge by identity. This is the key to attaining the various vibhutis or powers that this chapter talks about. So, this chapter talks about many objects of samyama and the powers obtained. If one concentrates on the distinguishing marks on another man's body, the vibhuti or the power obtained is you get to know about the nature of the person's mind. If you concentrate on qualities of friendliness, compassion, etc., we develop the power of these qualities. Often if we concentrate lots on criticizing people, on being judgmental about that bala or power of darkness in us grows. But if we concentrate on aspects of light such as friendliness and compassion, that is what will grow. If we concentrate on the strength such as that of an elephant, Rishi Patanjali tells us if we do a samyam on that strength, we actually get that kind of strength in us. So I'm reminded of a student of mine who'd had a very severe spinal condition and couldn't do any physical exercise, and she found she was putting on weight. So she concentrated on visualizing herself doing strong core workouts and she actually lost weight. So there is merit in concentrating deeply on what you want to know about or what you want to manifest. If your object of concentration is the sun, you get knowledge of the 7 worlds and the 7 cosmic centers of the body. If the object of your samyam is the moon, you get to know about the position and system of the stars. If the object of samyam is the pole star, you get to know about the course of destiny. If your object of samyama is the navel, you get perfect knowledge of the constitution of the human body. You get knowledge of the activity of each and every cell and you become a master of your body. If the object of samyama is the pit of the throat, The yogi overcomes hunger and thirst. If the object of samyama is the head, you get visions of perfected beings. If the object of samyama is the heart, you get a thorough knowledge of contents and tendencies of the consciousness. The yogi learns to tap into the source of his being and gain true and pure knowledge. Rishi Patanjali, however, cautions us that we mustn't get attached to these powers, because that can create ego and arrogance and take us away from the goal of true self-realization. Namaste.